What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Cat Life here, bringing another Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel video. I know that you guys are enjoying the content. Believe me, I can see that you guys are watching the videos. I really appreciate it. You guys have been goated. But today has been a glorious day for us, as Prank Kids Adventure is now finally available. And if you guys haven't noticed, I love Prank Kids. So when you add an Omni Gate, I'm just so appreciative of it. But anyways, if you are new to the channel, hit the sub button. If you already are subbed, hit the noties completely on, turn on all notifications, as I do live streams and I also go ahead and upload it daily. Sometimes I even do 2 videos daily. But anyways, guys, I really appreciate you guys for always watching the videos. Hopefully you enjoy this, and hopefully you want to go ahead and play some Prank Kids, because we always welcome you to the Prank Kid family. But anyways, signing out. So as you guys can see, we have went on a nice little win streak. At one point we were at 9 win streaks until we finally ended up losing to another version of Prank Kids Adventure. They just happened to draw the out at the last second. But anyways, I hope that you guys do enjoy the videos. Cat Life is signing out. See you. Okay, so on our first duel, we are actually going second, and it looks like we're playing against Floo. So they do have open up with the dimensional fissure, which is actually kind of annoying because none of our Prank Kid cards will activate while it's in the graveyard. I mean, while it's being banished. But we do open up with 2 imperms. They are gonna actually summon out Robina. I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with an imperm though, but they're gonna hit it with a Book of Moon, which is going to still activate its effect. Now this is kind of annoying as they're still able to get their Eaglin, but luckily we open up with a second imperm, which I'm able to then go ahead and negate, stopping them from being able to continue their plays. So luckily I did have 2 outs, not just 1, right? They do play 1 card face down. I think at this point I believe it was their trap card, but you're about to find out what it actually is. We do get our adventure package onto the field, so I'm gonna start off with token, summon out Meow Meow Moo, and I'm gonna now activate the Draco back. Go ahead and basically bounce Dimensional Fissure back to the hand, and then we're gonna toss out the Roxy's. Now at this point, I'm going to activate Wandering Griffin Rider, and they're gonna go ahead and activate Call by the Grave. Now this was weird because, like, it's not like I could have activated its effect, as I didn't summon it to go ahead and link, right? So we just go ahead and attack over. I made sure to go ahead and check how much Robina has on defense because I did not remember. So at this point we are in a good spot. He only has 1 card. Now he does have that a spell card, the continuous spell, which is able to go ahead and basically send cards into his deck so he can draw, but he just ends up quitting, as I guess he didn't draw anything. But anyways, let's get into the next match. Okay, so we are going to be starting first, and we actually open up a really strong hand. We are going to get hit immediately with Dimension Shifter, and so I'm going to go ahead and activate our Enchantress in our hand to go ahead and banish it, which was going to get banished no matter what. Then from there we can get our right Ismar, and then we can get our token. From there we're going to get our Faithful Adventure. I'm going to actually end up tossing Regeki and finally get our Griffin on the board, and then finally go ahead and get our Draco back equipped. Now at this point we are in a very good situation. We do have an Omni Negate, and it looks like we are playing against Floo Wanderers. Now we do end up losing our Prank Kids Fancies, which is a-okay, but I kind of wish we could have played through the Dimension Shifter, but we couldn't. So anyways, they do go ahead and activate Book of Moon. At this point, I'm not gonna lie to you, I had my stuff turned off, so I couldn't actually chain anything with the imperm that we had face down, which was a-okay, because at one point I'm just gonna go ahead and now chain it to the Monarch, which they're gonna go ahead and activate Droplet, which is then going to go ahead and bounce our cards back. So it is unfortunate because I could have been able to at least prevent something, right? But unfortunately that was not the case. So now with the Droplet being right there, I am going to go ahead and now activate our Faithful Adventure. We're gonna get our Enchantress. I'm gonna toss Prank Kid Pranks into the graveyard. From there, activate Enchantress ability, get ourselves another right of Right of Asmir. I don't even know how to say that correctly, bro. But anyways, we're just gonna go ahead and attack for 4,000 damage. Now, we have no prank kid monsters on the field, but luckily the adventure package is going to carry us as of right now. They do summon out another one of their Floo Wanderese Eaglins, so it looks like they bricked, and luckily for us, we're just gonna go ahead and negate this. The one good thing about Floo Wanderese is that they're very, very weak cards, so they can't really do too much. And I know that he only gets M-Pen, so he kind of needed that card to come back to go ahead and summon out his M-Pen, but we're gonna be able to negate that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and activate our Faithful Adventure. I'm gonna toss Call by the Great to the graveyard, summon out our Griff Rider again, and then from there, I'm gonna go ahead and attack once again for another 2,000, bring them down to 800. So at this point, you're wondering what else can they do. We have still an Omni Negate. We know they have an M-Pen. They actually top deck into a map, but we're just gonna go ahead and negate that. And we already know that this is M-Pen, so they're just gonna go ahead and scoop because there's nothing else that they have going for them. So it's gonna be a GG's. Let's get into the next one. Okay, so here comes duel number 2, and we have a crazy hand. 2 Max T's and 2 Ash. We are gonna go ahead and immediately summon out our Meow Moo, and then from there we're gonna activate Dropsies. Our Dropsies is going to get Ash though, so that does suck. So all we are left with is a Meow Meow Moo, and we can't really do too much as this is kind of a bricky hand. So we are gonna activate Maxi, and I was hoping that it would go through, and it does. And so they're gonna activate Pot of Desires. At this point, I thought they were playing Sword Soul, and then I realized they are actually not. So you're about to find out. They are going to be playing through the virtual world cards, and then now they're going to go ahead and activate other virtual worlds, summon out the Karen from the Lulu, and for some reason, I'm telling you guys, they just end up playing through this. So we're just going to go speed it up, as they took a long time to decide what they wanted to do. But look how much they're gonna go ahead and special summon against us. They're gonna go get Shen Chen onto the field, summon out the Lao, and then from Lao they're gonna go ahead and get the Karen, and then they're gonna just go ahead and attack us, which was crazy because I was like, what else are they gonna do? Then they decided to attack with Lao and then put our Meow Meow Moo back into our graveyard. I don't know, bro. But anyways, they are going to summon out now the Ravenous Croc. From there, they're gonna go ahead and draw a card. Don't really think it was worth it, but now they're gonna go into VFD. So we did draw the out throughout the Maxis. So maybe if they just didn't play through this, they would have been okay. But they are gonna activate VFD, select Earth. I'm going to go ahead and activate Imperm. From there, we're gonna get a gate that, and then we're gonna go ahead and activate Regeki, which is gonna wipe their whole field. Oh yeah, they do activate the Maxi. I forgot all about that. We're gonna Ash it. As you can see, we're just able to stop this. So it does suck for them, as they can't do anything now because all their cards are exhausted. They literally have no way of playing through the Regeki. Now we're gonna activate Prank-Kid's Place, and they're gonna scoop on the spot, as at this point we had full combo and there was nothing they could do. Let's get into the next duel. All right, match. I think this is match number 3, right? Anyways, we're gonna activate on Enchantress, and it's gonna immediately get Ash, which is not the worst thing that could happen because it does stop us from full combo, but we can still go into full combo when it comes to playing Prank Kids. So from here, we're gonna summon out the Lamsies, get ourselves a Meow, and then from Meow, we are going to go ahead and do 500 damage, summon out the Fancies. From Fancies, get out Prank Kids Doodle. And then from Dodo, we're gonna go ahead and activate both, chaining one Fancies into the chain 2 of Dodo, which is then going to give us a Prank Kids Pranks. We're gonna toss out the Pandemonium. From there, we're gonna go ahead and summon out our Roxy's. Once again, activate the power of the Dodo, which is gonna give us 2 cards, one being the Pandemonium, one being the Fancies. Then I'm gonna go and toss our Fancies into the graveyard, take a token, and then from the token we're going to go into Bow Wow Bark. Now because we use Roxy's, we have to banish one of our cards, so I choose to banish the drop seeds, which I'm a-okay with. And then we're just gonna go ahead and play the Imperm that we drew face down from the Roxy's and also the Pandemonium. At the beginning of their draw phase, I decided to go ahead and immediately activate Bow Wow Bark, getting us both our prank kids into our hand. They're gonna go ahead and activate the Rhoda. When I initially saw Rhoda, I was thinking it could either be Sky Strikers or it could be the heroes, but it actually ended up being PK. So they do summon out Ebon. From Ebon, they're going to send out the Phantom Knight's Ragged Gloves. I'm then gonna go ahead and decide to activate Pandemonium. From Pandemonium, we're gonna get ourselves a Battle Butler, and then we're gonna use its ability to go ahead and summon 3 other Prank Kid cards. So as you can see, and right here, so I decided to go with our Fancies, our Roxy's, and our Dropsies because they had the better defense, which they're gonna now go ahead and activate more of their PK cards. And to be honest, I was expecting them to go into Rusty. They just never did. They went into Break Sword. From Break Sword, I'm just gonna go ahead and activate Meow Moo to go ahead and destroy it because they were gonna try to destroy us anyways. So I might as well try to protect my my cards regardless. But then as I thought about it, I could have literally just chilled on it because I forgot I did activate our Bow Wow Bark, which would have protected us either way. But anyways, they are going to activate Phantom Knight's card right here. And then they're going to go into Raiders Knight. From Raiders Knight, they're just going to go ahead and scoop, as they were trying to get me to activate my Battle Butler, but I just never did. And then I still had the Imperm. I was really waiting for Imperm to activate on a Rusty, but they just never went into it. So they were literally doing their best to bait. So they just ended up scooping. So let's get into the next one. All right, so this is going to be a last one, and it's going to be kind of short as it doesn't really go past 2 rounds. But anyways, you guys get how this deck is played. We are going to start out with no of our adventure token cards, so it is okay. We're just going to play like regular pranks at this point. Go into the dodo. From there, we're going to go ahead and grab our Drop Seeds ability, activate Drop Seeds, and then activate dodo to chain block. That way we can go ahead and summon out another Prank Kids. We do get ourselves a Prank Kid Pranks by adding it from our deck. And then here comes our Lampsies. And we're going to send that to the grave, take the Pandemonium, and then from there we're going to take a Fancies as well. Now we can activate Prank Kid Pranks. We're going to toss one of our Fancies in our deck, in our hand to the grave, summon out our token, and then finally go into the power of Bow Wow Bark. I just really like how good this card is, bro. And then finally, we're going to go ahead and put ourselves a Drop Seeds on the field, grab Prank Kid's place, use it to grab ourselves a Lampseed and a Imperm. So we have a pretty decent setup. It's not the best, but I mean, it's decent enough to go ahead and get the job done. So from here, we do grab our 2 cards back from the Bow Wow. They are going to actually be summoning Griffin, so I expected it to either be PK or I expected it to go ahead and be PK, which is both Prank Kids or Phantom Knights. From there, we're going to summon out Battle Butler. We're going to activate all of our fused Prank Kid monsters that was used as material. I'm just going to go speed that up a little bit more. We're going to activate the place. They are actually going to activate Droplet. Now, this was crazy. They do send a Phantom Knight's wing to the graveyard. So I decided, well, since we're about to be negated, I might as well activate Butler and then banish our Meow Moo, which is in return just gonna have them scoop. So I don't know why they decided to summon out Griffin first, but it was kind of weird. I don't know, man. But anyways, guys, thank you all for tuning in. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I'm so happy that my Prank Kids got buffed because I really enjoy playing this deck. Now, the only thing is, I will say, I hope that I don't run into this deck constantly on the ladder because, bro, being rogue was goated. But anyways, like I said, guys, enjoy. Thank you all for watching.